What up, people? Today is day 7 of our 33-day challenge. And funny enough, there's nothing funny about this. Lol. Okay, so today's video is about the fourth pillar of the 4 pillars of achievement. And again, I'll jump right into it. So, I've mentioned this topic before. It's about the 4 levels of mastery by Abraham Maslow. And basically, they describe the learning curve from not knowing something and knowing that one doesn't know anything about it to learning it and improving on it until at some point it becomes habitual and is mastered, right? And just to repeat, and for the sake of this video, we have the first step, which is the unconscious incompetence level. Then we have the conscious incompetence level. Then we have the conscious competence level. And then we have the unconscious competence level. Right? And this point, the lowest point, actually, is a point where you need an outside force. So when you're unconsciously incompetent, you don't know that you don't know. Right? There must be something like an initial impact, the first impulse that brings it into your awareness that there's this thing, this topic that you don't know anything about. So as soon as that happens, as soon as this impulse comes, and you try to look into it, you realize, oh man, there's actually like a lot that I don't know. Crazy. I didn't even know this exists. I didn't even know this is possible. Oh my God. And then you are on the unconscious incompetence level and you start like dealing with it. You start to get to know the subject better. You start to study it, and then you immediately on the third level. So the step from 1 to 2 to 3 and 1 to 2 to 3 is quite fast, right? The transitions. Once the initial impact is there, you're almost instantly here and it catches your interest. Now, how do you get from conscious competence to unconscious incompetence? There are 2 ways of getting there. One is repetition, and the other one is observation, right? Observation means, as we've talked about in the first video of this 4 video series, who do you listen to and why, is mimicking and observing those people that you're learning from that have already what you got, or something similar to that, right? So you observe those people that are already at this mastery level. And by doing so, you already, just by observing, you form new neural pathways. And in the end, it's about making the pathways, the connection, bigger and faster and quicker until a point where you don't even have to consciously think about anything, right? So you observe people and you kind of mimic them consciously and ideally even actively if it's something active. And then you do something over and over and over and over again. So those go hand in hand ideally. You do it, then you watch your master. Do it, and then you watch your master. It's like an apprenticeship in a way with life and the people, your mentors, the teachers, right? And in the end, with any skill, you want to get here. So today, not with any skill, but when you get to the skill level, you have mastered it to a point where you still have a lot to learn, but you're good, right? So yeah, those were the 4 pillars of achievement that I shared in the last 4 videos. And those, if you remember those, and if you internalize those, if you go over this again, let me summarize it again. Who do you listen to and why? The teachability index, the training balance scale, and today the 4 pillars, the 4 levels of mastery. Then you are good to go wherever you are, because this will always be the base of anything that you learn and will set you up to success and being able to learn something in a way better way, and always have your antennas open and be open for new things, because you know that you don't know anything once you start to get to know something, right? Peace out.